of a statement credit when you spend $1,500 within the first 90 days after account spending. And then balance transfer, 0% introductory APR balance transfer for first 15 billing cycles after account opening. After that, blah, blah, blah. So is it for balance transfers only? Yeah, it looks like this one's only for balance transfers. Okay. And then you get 2% cash back on no annual fee as well on this one.
No rotating spending categories
which
either.
Is good. Now, rotating spend categories, guys, this could be good if you're the if you spend your money on a wide range of things.
Like restaurants, gas,
yeah,
groceries.
Which we'll talk, which don't worry, we got you on niggas. We got specific cashback cards as well on this list. Let's see here, what else?
And then the regular.
And then the regular bullshit. Scroll up real quick, Bills, for me. Visa benefits, yep. Like cell phone protection. Okay, that's good. I didn't know that. No rotating spend categories, no annual fee. So basically another, very basic 2% cashback card. Also, another reason why this is good for all you guys that got a TD bank account, this might be a card that you want to get. And then also it's a Visa card. Guys, Visa and MasterCard are the two master races, to be honest with y'all. Like, as much as I like Amex, I understand the fact that like Amex is not accepted a lot of places. Or here's the other way they get you. They give you a fucking extra service charge for using Amex. Yeah. A lot of places are like that because the transaction fees for Amex are really high. So what the merchant will do sometimes to offset the cost is they'll charge you more or say you got to have a minimum spend for it, which is bullshit. But that's one of the problems you have to deal with when you have Amex. And then some places just don't take Amex or Discover.
I was in Paris. They didn't take a lot of Amex. I use my Visa.
You have to use your Visa, right? Yeah. Especially internationally. Internationally, bro, you better have a MasterCard or a Visa. Yeah. I tell everyone to have at least one good Visa, have at least one good MasterCard, have at least one Amex, and if you want, you can have a Discover. I'll be honest with you. I think Discover's trash. But I don't have any Discover cards. But Discover
Me either.
has the best beginner credit cards. By far, Discover has the best beginner credit cards. Discover It, the secured and the unsecured. So it's a really good way to get your foot in the door. But the problem with Discover is that it's not widely accepted, like MasterCard and Visa. But they got really good beginner cards.
Visa. It's better.
It was my gateway. Discover.
Yeah, it was. Oh yeah, Mo, you want tell them real quick about man, we should have had you talk about this last episode. The Discover card. How'd you build your credit up with that? Can you kind of take them through that?
Well, one, I had to really seriously budget, and I made sure everything that I was paying for, I used my Discover It, and I utilized the cashback feature. And every couple of months, they have like certain things, maybe a set of 3 months. It'll be like grocery stores. Another set of 3 months, it'll be like restaurants. Yes, I know, Big Mo restaurants. Ha ha, douche. Yeah, I know. Yeah. And another time it was going to be back to grocery stores, or another time it's going to be gas stations. I always make sure I pay good attention to the Discover It rewards of when they give extra cash back. I said gas stations though.
Oh, yeah, that's everything's free.
Yeah,
yeah.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
So, but it yes, it is trash on the long run, but it was the
secured one first, right?
Yes.
Okay. And how long?
It was the only one that actually took me in with my low credit score.
What was your credit score at the time?
It was like high fives, like 590.
And then with the Discover It, so you had it for how long did you have it before you transitioned it from unsecured to secured?
I know I had it. It was still within the same year of 2021. It was like maybe 6 months.
Okay, 6 months to transition from unsecured to secured.
Yes.
Or sorry, from secured to unsecured.
Yes.
And then what did your credit score shoot up to after that 6 months?
It was shooting up to upper 600. Like I shot up to like good.
Nigga, damn.
Yeah.
You brought it up that. You brought it up over 100 points?
I also really paid a good attention to my budget.
Yeah.
Because my eating habits did change for obvious reasons.
Okay, so you saved money.
Yes.
And that helped you with bringing down your debt.
Yes.
Okay. Nice.
And I made sure that everything that I was buying, I paid it right away.
Okay.
I made sure it was paid off right away, as soon as possible, and bringing the usage as low as possible.
Yeah. That's a card that we've been telling you guys to use for years. The Discover It card. As much as Discover sucks, they got really good beginner cards. So there you go. There's Mo's success story where he took the Discover It secured, which is basically you got to put money on it. Then after that, you transition it to an unsecured, which it basically becomes a credit card, and you can use that to artificially kind of bring up your credit score. And then from there, you're able to get other credit cards.
Yes. I got my. Well, I don't know if I might spoil. It's probably not gonna be in this episode, but that's a Capital One venture. that I got. That's
That's
like my
that's
favorite.
a very good.
Yes.
I put you onto that one.
Yes, you did.
That's a good travel credit card, guys. We'll when we do travel credit cards, that will be on there.
I was actually working when you was talking about the venture.
Yeah,
So that's when I got
It's a very
it.
good travel credit card, man. The
And
Venture.
my other favorite is the Prime, the Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime. Oh yeah,
Yes.
we're gonna talk about the Prime on this one.
That's why I was worried that I was gonna spoil.
Yeah. No, you good. You good. So all right, there you go. So guys, for anyone that's a beginner, discover it, and then the pedal one is also a really good one for beginners. Can we get the tabs for those two just for the end of the show, and we'll show it to them, just so they have a visual. And then what else do we have
What's
here?
the next one?
Yeah, what's the next card?
The pedal and the which one?
Discover it.
All right.
Yeah, we'll have those ready. Okay, so here we go. So we got the Blue Cash Everyday card. This is a good Amex card. So you get $200 back when you spend 2,000 purchases on your new card within the first 6 months of card membership. You will receive a $200 back in the form of a statement credit. So as you guys can see here, they pay you back in different ways. Sometimes it's statement credit, sometimes it's cash, sometimes it's direct deposit. Depends on the card. 0% intro APR for. Let's go real quick up. On purchase and balances
15
transfer
months.
for 15 months from the date of account opening. So this one is for balance transfers only. And then this one shows you get 3% cash back on groceries, 3% on U.S. online retail purchases, and 3% on gas. And then 1% on other purchases. So remember how I told you guys you don't want a fucking credit card that gives you 1% ever? So with a card like this, if it gives you these types of perks and you actually spend money on online retail purchases and gas and grocery stores, then this makes sense.
Yeah.
Right? Because now you're getting 3% cash back, so maybe a 2% flat rate won't be as good as this card, right? Especially if you spend a bulk of your money on gas and, retail purchases and groceries, which for most Americans, this is where the majority of their money goes anyway, right? Outside of rent, which don't worry, we got a rent card for you guys as well.
There's a cap, but it's still 6K is a lot.
Yeah,
So-
6,000 per year, right?
Yeah.
That's the only negative on this one. But they know you could easily run it up on this shit.
Of course.
That's why they're like 6,000 per year.
Yeah, I'll pay for your gas, nigga. Here.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So yeah, you could definitely run this shit up. So scroll down.
Yeah, we getting Disney bundle.
Yeah, bundle credit, cashback at Amazon.com. Check out. Now, don't worry, guys. We got the Amazon card for y'all on this. Like if you're gonna do Amazon, there's a specific card for Amazon. Send and split. Oh yeah, with Venmo and shit like that. Okay. So yeah, so this is a good.
That's a lot of perks.
This is a good cashback perk card. Also, the other good thing too is Amex has really good customer service, guys.
Amazingly good.
Yeah, the only thing that sucks is you're probably gonna get on the line with the Jeet. But other than that, they're pretty good.
I will say though, for people that do want to flex, having an Amex card is a flex. So
Yeah, I don't know about this one though. I don't think this one's a metal.
that's not. But
Yeah, but no annual fee as well. So that's good. So this is a good card, guys. Now we're starting to get into the cards that like give you benefits in certain areas.
yeah, I would argue that Amex has a lot of perks versus other cards that don't have that many perks for you with the points as well. So
Yeah.
good to have.
What's up next?
Yeah, but having that platinum or gold card is it's nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, and then let's also get on the list, Bills. I forgot to put it. The Amazon credit
Prime.
card.
So
The Amazon
U.S.
Prime
Bank
credit card.
is the next one. This one is a cashback card from U.S. Bank.
Yeah.
We got here.
So this one
6%
is really
cashback
fucking
at your
good.
favorite stores, plus $250 bonus. 60% cashback on what?
Yeah. So on your first $1,500 in combined eligible purchases each quarter with 2 retailers you choose.
Pretty good.
So let's say you go to Walmart or Target all the time, you can pick it. And then, and so now we're starting to get into. So we gave you guys the 3 best flat 2% cashback cards.
Yeah.
Now we're starting to get into the category cards, and the American Express one a bit more broad. This one you can actually find really zero in on certain stores that you want.
It's more technical, but once you understand the actual nuances, it's a really big W for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with this card, 6% cash back is crazy at your favorite stores plus a $250 bonus. So you spend $2,000.
They cap it though.
Within the first 120 days, and you can get that $250 cash back. And then you get 1.5 on all other eligible purchases, and then 3% cash back on your first 1,500 ineligible purchases on your choice of one everyday category like wholesale, clubs, gas, and EV charging stations. So you get to pick as well. right? And then for the first year, low annual fee for the so it's $95. Now we're starting to get into annual fees because cards like this are really good, so they charge you. But all the other cards we showed you guys have no annual fee. What else here? Earn more cash back. Rewards on prepaid travel. Oh, wow. That's another one. So earn 5.5 cash back on hotel and car reservations booked directly with rewards. So you get 5.5 on using that to book your stuff. Pay over time with U.S. Bank Extended Pay. Receive a new card member 0 fee offer on extended pay plans open in the first 6 days after an account. So
that's pretty good.